Some terrific paying attention. If you got the shot, take it, and a sure goal. Here's a really smart play. Fearing that he might be beat, he kicks the ball out and to the side. Here's the same player with another smart play. Right in front of the goal, right place, right time, and puts it in. Here we're going to look at a whole series of plays where we're attacking the goal, and sometimes we cross it, sometimes we don't. Here's one with a good cross off to the side, but instead of just touching the ball, it would have been a lot better to shield that defender and just let the ball run to your side instead of just kicking the ball. Remember, you only kick the ball when it's in front of our goal. Any other time, kick the ball with a direction and with a place to be moving it. Really nice play by the defense here. Our midfielder's running back to get the ball as it's moving into our end of the field. But the midfielder running back is smart enough to see our back. Goes off the ball and lets the back boom it off. Really nice. Here's another great time where we move the ball across the field to a wide open player at the far post who gets the shot off and really good hustle in. Goalie drops the ball, they often do, but our player's right there to put the ball into the goal. Here's another great play. Cross to the wing. Man's wide open and can move up the field. We've got a good rush going on. Look at that touch off the outside of his foot. Finds the open guy who's running right in, looks up, sees he's got both players on the left and the right, plays to the right, and there should have been a goal, but he gets taken out in the box for a penalty shot. This one, though, is not so good. Same play, out to the wing, it works again, moves the ball up and beats the defender badly. Moves up the field, he's looking up exactly what he's supposed to do, but decides to move ahead to the defender, takes him one-on-one. Look at all those white shirts. We had 6 unmarked players marching in on the goal. That should have been a goal. And here's another play, just like the last one. Moving the ball well up the side, cross midfield. Looking around, we've got open players charging down again. Look at those white shirts. Because the defenders were drawn to the guy with the ball. Look at that guy streaking right down the middle. But again, deciding to go one-on-one, loses the ball, another lost opportunity. And once again, we've got the same situation. Moving ahead a little bit too quickly, a little bit too far. He's got support on his right, but into the defender. Luckily, this time we recover the ball and the rush continues. Player smartly moves it ahead with a great fake coming up to wait for his players to get onside in front of the goal, drawing the defenders towards him again, across, and it's an easy tap into the goal. Those crosses to the far post can also work in a lot closer. There's an unmarked man on the far post. We get the ball to him really well, and he puts it up. We got to remember to pass the ball into the goal, hits the crossbar, bounces around for a while, but then we do get it in. This one's my pick for play of the week. Superb hustle by the defender. Watch it as he wins the ball, moves it ahead, but then loses the ball. But instead of giving up, immediately turns around without losing a beat. Gets right back into the play. Watch this fancy back heel. Back to our first defender who hustled back, who could then clear it out. They would have been 2 on the goalie if John hadn't hustled back to get that ball. This time it's a little bit different though. Some really good movement up front, beats the defender, moving the ball up. Good hustle by the defender though, gets right back on him. Our attacker loses the ball and then pulls up and just waits for a while. But then, seeing that the ball's loose, runs again, but he'd lost those 2 steps already. Look how much those 2 steps cost, though. This one's going to be in painful slow motion. There's some confusion here. Sometimes we do really well at communication, but sometimes we don't. Here we've got 2 guys on our team that are going to be going after the ball. No communication, and they get confused. When we've got 2 guys kicking the ball against each other, we're going to lose the ball. There we go. Let's talk about it. The guy who takes the ball was aimed the wrong way anyway, has trouble turning around and loses the ball. Let's talk it up. When there's 2 of our guys, the guy moving in the direction of the ball and where we want it to go should call for the ball and take it. Now, after that confusion, we've lost the ball. And here's the Hall of Shame picture of the week. Let's look back and see what our midfielders are doing. There are 2 guys kind of running ahead. Oh, but there's the midfield. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Just casually walking back as the other team's attacking our goal. We've got to hustle back a lot better. It's not that they're tired, though. As soon as the ball comes back, they start running right up again. Let's not forget the basics. We've talked about shooting on the goal a lot. Just pass the ball into the goal. A nice, easy touch. You don't have to blast it. If you blast it right at the goalie sometimes. Here's a great defensive play. It's hard to see, but it's just what we talked about in practice. Look at the way our defender shadows the guy. He's walking backwards. He's slowing him down until the attacker commits, and then it's an easy block and we win the ball. That's the way to shadow a ball. I know we all like giving Steve a chance to touch the ball, but it's not really something we want to do. In particular, let's not leave that space so wide open. All we need is a streaking attacker in there. Defenders should go back a little bit to help him out, and Steve, you can come out of the goal a bit too. Our last clip of the day is a great corner kick. If we do that every time, we should score almost every corner kick. Look at that, right in front of the goal. Our guys should spread out a little bit though. We put this one in, but don't clump up so much right in front of the goal. Spread out a little bit, so we can handle those bounces and rebounds a lot better. Terrific goal on a terrific kick.
Mike, look at right! Come on, Michael. All right, nice try, nice try.
Hold on, come on, Brian, that's your ball, that's your ball.
Good hustle,
Morgan,
Morgan.
that's yours.
Oh yeah! Who's that?
Mike Sheen.
Right?
That's it, Dick. That's the way to clear it off. Get it out of there. Come on, Hunter.
Oh yeah! Way to go! Nice shot, Mike! Justin, nice
Ashton,
assist!
Justin Cahoon on the nice assist.
Yeah.